The last couple meetings that I've been going to, they all have been surrounding around prayers and meditation, the 11th step, the constant contact with God or your higher power, as you may understand him. And, when I hear about, prayers and meditation, like, I suck at it. I pray to my coffee maker in the morning to make my coffee at 5 a.m. Like, that's the only prayer I have in the world is hurry up and fill this cup. So when it comes to prayer, I automatically just think like, getting down on my knees, crossing my hands, and just talking to myself, and it just didn't seem right. It just didn't seem like something that I would do. It definitely seemed like, unnatural, I guess, I'm trying to say. Like, it's not something that I did growing up. It's not something that I did, as an adult. So just the idea of, saying something out loud every day just, seems a little weird. But, the meditation part, I'm okay with that. I've never actually meditated before, but, the other morning we were getting ready and I put on some soft listening music, like some soft meditation music to kind of get my day going. And it seemed nice. I definitely did enjoy it. But I just never actually did it with meditating to keep me sober, So it just keeps coming up, and I feel like that this is the way that, like, my higher power is telling me, hey, you gotta be doing this. Like, you're not doing it, and it seems like every single meeting that I've been going to, it's all been about this thing, and we were talking last night at the meeting, and one of the guys was saying that, he had a friend that tried to get a job, she didn't get it, and so she was very upset, and, he kept trying to tell her, like, things happen for a reason. You just got to understand that, you have a will each day, and today that will may have not have been to get this job, And so I started thinking about that, and he's like, I have to remember that, my will today may not be just for me, like, not every day is about me. It could be that I did something for someone that made them happy, and that was my will for the day. That was my will to be like, don't worry about it. I got you. You're good. And that may have made their day. Like the other night, went to another meeting a couple nights ago, and there was this woman there, and I sat next to her, and she was, once again, we're talking about like prayers and meditation and stuff, and she's only, 2 days sober, and she was upset because, she's going in and out for the last 2 years. She's been, collected 20 silver chips. She's done the whole rigmarole multiple times. She's having a hard time. And she was talking about how today she's only 2 days sober. And I, approached her after the meeting, and I congratulated her, and I said, I'm so proud of you for making it 2 days. Like, 1 day is tough enough. You made it 2 days. And so we just started talking a little bit, and, she thanked me for, sharing my story as well. And, and she, thanked me after we were talking. She was like, I want to thank you so much for just, saying hello. You've definitely built like my self-confidence back up again. She's like, I've just been, so down on myself, so, self-deprecating. And, and she's like, I just go through all the shame and the guilt. And she's like, you gave me like a little nugget of self-confidence. And, I may have not had a good day that day. I think that was the day that I was sitting at work like, oh, I wish I could drink today, but I didn't. But that was my will for the day, was to give her little nugget of self-confidence, and just a little goes a long way sometimes. And we tend to forget that. I tend to forget that, even if it's just like holding the elevator door open for someone, or, just saying hey to someone that may be having a bad day, like, hey, are you okay today? And I just had to remember, like, although I don't pray, although I've never done it, I may just every once in a while be like, all right, so what's my will today? What do I have to do? What is your will for me? And maybe, to give someone that little nugget of self-confidence. So my will today is 1, don't drink, 2, make my coffee, and, have a good day being sober. So that's all I can ask for today.